Hey, this is Mike, and I want to talk about a tech company that a lot of people aren't talking about, but I think it's poised for a breakout. So before I get started, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like, and if you can subscribe so you could get breaking information about stocks and finance and investment tips. That'd be awesome. Thanks. So the stock I want to talk about today has been on my radar is Twitter. Now, Twitter had a bad run yesterday. The whole market was kind of sideways, not really acting healthy yesterday, mostly because Apple went down after the iPhone 12 announcement. However, look at the stock for yesterday, finished at its low. Not a great look from a technical standpoint. However, if you look at a 1 month chart of Twitter, it's doing really well. It's 52-week high. It's not that far away from its 52-week high, maybe 3% from its 52-week high. It's above its 50-day moving average. The 1 month chart actually looks good, even though with that down day we had yesterday. You look at the 6 month chart. 6 month chart looks great, and year to date chart looks good. Overall, very choppy for the past 5 years, but it's had a strong breakout and it's broken out. It looks like it's ready for a huge upside. And here's one of the reasons why I think Twitter is a stock to really look into. One, market cap is relatively low, only $37 billion compared to Facebook, Amazon, a lot of the other big tech stocks. Also, Twitter is really dominant in microblogging. I mean, try to name another microblogger out there that's even close to Twitter. Also, the one thing I've noticed about Twitter is they're really starting to step up their ad game. I'm seeing a lot more ads on their platform. And I also think that Twitter is going to be immune from in 2020, whether Trump is reelected or whether Biden becomes president, you're going to have antitrust hearings on Facebook, on Google, on Amazon, and Apple. They're all going to face antitrust issues. They're all going to be faced with issues that they don't pay a lot of taxes. And those big $1 trillion tech companies are going to be in the spotlight. And while that happens, Twitter can very quietly just continue chugging along. They're not going to have to deal with bad publicity. They're not going to have to deal with all that nonsense. And because of that, I think Twitter will become a safe haven as far as tech stocks are concerned. Because if these antitrust hearings start to ding tech stocks, money is going to flow out of Apple, Amazon, and Facebook, and it's got to go somewhere. And it's going to go into a name that's familiar to people, like everyday retail investors, Robinhood investors are going to look at, okay, what tech stock do I know about? And they're going to look at Twitter. They're going to look at the fact that it's near its 52-week high and say, you know what? I'll put my money into Twitter. So definitely, if you're looking for a tech stock that has some really great upside potential, take a look at Twitter. The stock symbol's TWTR. Okay, thank you very much. If you like this content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.